Hey Facebook, this is Courtney Toomey Steamer. Just got through cleaning all this upholstery. One of the questions, and even my new customer, she asked, how long does it take for upholstery to dry? If upholstery is done correctly, it should take very minimum time for your upholstery to dry. The reason why, we're using less pressure and also different tools when we're cleaning the upholstery. So like this tool right here, just as quick as I pull the trigger, it's extracting the water just as fast as it comes out. So you see I'm cleaning. Well, I've already cleaned this doing a demonstration. Then of course I do a dry patch. But look at the part that I've already cleaned. Look at that. You see that? Very minimum moisture is coming out of this fabric. The reason why? Because you should not use that much water to clean upholstery. Upholstery is really depending more on your chemistry and agitation, because you don't want to push too much pressure into the fabric where it gets into the foam and then you can never get it dry. So that's why you see me doing this. There's very minimum moisture coming out of this fabric. So all this fabric that I've cleaned should be dry probably within an hour. So I've done that recliner right there, which came out great. There's a lot of oil dipped up right here in the headrest. Came out great. Those two chairs right there. How does everything look?
Looks good.
Looks good?
I know you.
What?
Really, brought the depth of the fabric out a little more.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Exactly. So that's what happens when you remove all that soil. Because what it's doing is basically hiding the fabric from showing how it really looks. Because you have to remember, when you have a lot of soil that's into the fabric, it keeps the light from reflecting into the fabric. So what happens is when the light hits it, it doesn't show how clean it really is. So that's why when I pulled out all that soil and I called you downstairs, you can see the difference because of all that soil coming out. And even right here, that recliner, we had pretty good success removing all that, I think it was like hair oil or something. Yeah, yeah, it came out very good. So what I was just explaining to Facebook is that I never use as much pressure on upholstery as I do carpet. On upholstery, use about 200 or 300. With carpet, 500 to 600. And also my cleaning tool is also extracting the water back out just as fast as it hits the fabric. So that's why when you ask me how long it should take to dry, 1, maybe 2 hours. So it shouldn't take that long to dry it all. Yep.
Good.
Well, thank you.
I'm happy. I'll protect that a little better.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Now that I know what I'm doing.
Yes. Yep. So it came out great. So what I'm going to do, I've already done those two. What I'm going to do now is just take a microfiber towel and I'm going to take a bonnet cleaning. And what I like to do is just go over all the upholstery just to make sure there's no soil still left in the fabric. And I can just tell by looking at my towel.
Oh,
yep.
You got quite a setup here. This is amazing. I've never seen anybody put in a door like that.
Well, that's called the Scylla door. And that's one of the things that separates me from most cleaners is that, you see what I've done and this takes time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but again, customers like yourself, you appreciate that.
That's fantastic to do, right? Because I was thinking, well, gee, it's kind of nice. It's a warmer day today, so it won't be like having the door open all day.
Yes, ma'am.
But, that's even now, that's fabulous.
That's fabulous.
There's just a lot of people. Is that just kind of, what do you call it?
Well, no, right here, if you look, it takes me less than 10 seconds to put it up.
Yeah, I know.
But for me to get in and out, it just has a zipper on it. Look at that. Yep.
Really,
Never seen anything like that.
No, I have not.
Yep. So that's what I do. I try to, especially helping other cleaners, is that we focus so much, sometimes too much on the cleaning than the presentation. And you'll be surprised how many customers are amazed before I even start cleaning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you do something right and you do a good job, you're going to do great.
You're going to do great.
Because,
you copy the little corner guards.
Doing everything right.
You want everything right.
Yep.
10 years ago, and you just recited what a guy told me a long time ago, 10 years ago. When I first started my business, I met this guy. His name was Mr. Ken. Him and his son had a small AC company in Cobb County. And I asked him, Mr. Ken, I said, Mr. Ken, how do you market your business? And he said, I don't. I said, what do you mean you don't? He said, Courtney, let me tell you something. If you treat people right and you do good work, you'll never have to worry about business. And you just said the exact same thing he just said 10 years later.
You better believe it, because, well, you know, you just watch, you can Facebook, you can go anywhere nowadays and find so much stuff. Most people are complaining about this or that. You know, they don't necessarily take the time when somebody does a good job, but boy, if they do a bad job, they're all over it.
There you go.
You know, that if you can avoid that kind of stuff,
yep.
you're doing well too. But,
well, yes.
You know, I'm just happy I found you.
Well, thank you.
I read Facebook and I thought, well, these people, you know, he's got a lot of relatives.
yes, yes.
Paying them off to everybody has such good things, and you know, that means a lot.
Yes, it does, and I thank you for giving me the opportunity.
Well, you know, you don't ever go on the road, do you? We've got some stuff up at Hartwell.
Hartwell, how far is that from here?
It takes us an hour and 15 minutes from here.
Yeah, it might be, depends on, you know, how much it is. It just really depends, but usually I kind of stop towards Gainesville. Yeah, because I live in Lawrenceville. Yeah. So, yeah.
Yeah, no, we have a small place up there.
Okay.
And all I have is a couch and a love seat
and
two rooms of carpet.
2 rooms of carpet, okay.
And I'm sure it probably wouldn't be worth it. I don't know if you know any.
I could probably find someone up in that area. Is that going towards north?
Yeah, it's up by Anderson, up 85, straight up.
85.
Right on the South Carolina border.
Oh, okay. Okay. Hartwell.
Which is the name of the lake, big lake up there.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm actually going to a convention next Friday and Saturday, which is in Greensville, South Carolina. It's it's basically a giving back. A bunch of cleaners coming from all over the nation, and we're just basically doing a what is it called? Like a foundation cleaning. And I have to go to Greenville. Maybe on my way back, if you guys are available, I can stop by. That might work out great.
You will go within 10 minutes of my house.
Okay.
Because we're right on the road.
Yeah.
That's exactly how you'll go to Greenville, I'm sure.
Yes. So what I can do, we can touch bases next week. Let me look at my calendar, and maybe on my way back Sunday, I can stop by there. You guys can meet me up there.
Maybe. That's not the greatest time, but I'd like to. Okay. I would like to work something out now.
Yes. And if not, I could probably find someone up in the area, because I also have a Facebook group of a bunch of cleaners worldwide. So I can actually, tell guys I have a customer in that city and see who's close and who can come out there and take care of it for you. So we can even do it that way.
Because I don't, wouldn't live up there full time.
Yeah.
I don't know much around the area at all.
Okay.
Kind of who to go to.
Yeah.
But, I'll think about it.
Yeah, think about it. Yeah.
Would you be driving your whole?
Yeah, because I'm taking my rig up there to help with the cleaning. Yep. So you might have to think about that.
I might.
All righty.
I might just do that.
Yes, ma'am. Well, I'm going to go ahead and finish wrapping up, and I'm going to come by and just like I said, just run the abundant pad over those few pieces and get all my equipment poured out.
Okay.
All right. Well, thank you again.